All right, today we're back in Riga, Latvia to look at a 6'7" playmaking wing. Really, arguably, he could be a point guard depending on how you play him. But overall, a fascinating player to watch. If you want to get his name and contact information, head over to getrecruitedhoops.com. Sign up for our subscription service. You can get access to all the information of all kinds of players overseas from Division 1 all the way down to D3 or even NAIA JUCO. This is a class of 2026 kid, 17 years old right now. Like I said, he's 6'7", but has incredible point guard instincts. He sees the floor exceptionally well, excellent court vision, and makes sharp, crisp passes, bounce passes, chest passes, backdoor passes, everything that you're looking for. He can see it all and just has good placement when finding a teammate. Whether he's outside the arc or in the paint, passing from the post, he just keeps his head up and is always looking for an open cutter. And he just anticipates the movement of his teammates really well, which is an indispensable trait for a player of really any position. He can also score on his own. He's particularly adept at scoring in the paint. He's left-handed, so he gets really creative with how he scores. He can exploit weaknesses in the defense and just knows how to utilize that soft touch around the rim. He's a pretty good athlete and can adjust his body mid-air, and he's strong enough to finish through contact. This is also a kid who can initiate the break. He can go coast to coast if he needs to. He's adept enough at handling the rock that he can push the ball in transition and find the open man. But yeah, in regards to the scoring, he's definitely best around the basket. He can score with his back to the basket or just attacking the rim. But either way, he's got a nice touch and can finish off the glass as well. And again, in transition, he's able to get down the court and elevate for a dunk. He also utilizes the Euro step pretty well, and again, just really reliable with that left hand. Defensively, his strengths lie in protecting the paint, whether that's in the half court or even getting back in transition. He has the athleticism and instincts to do these chase down blocks and the eye-hand coordination not to foul. Really nice play. And he's just got good verticality and length, so he can challenge shots on the perimeter as well. I consider him to be a point guard in a fours body, a 3 or 4s body, and unfortunately he just doesn't quite have the ball handling skills that you would look for to actually put him at the 1 full time. As far as his shooting goes, there's enough to like about his mechanics and just the overall potential. He really struggled in this showcase. I think he must have started out 0 for 8, 0 for 10. It just wasn't his weekend shooting from beyond the arc. However, in the last few minutes of the very last game, he was able to knock down a couple threes, although these two, he was completely left alone and had time to set up his shot. He doesn't have the quickest release. It takes him a while to kind of wind up. He just needs a really good shooting coach here in America to tighten up his mechanics and just elevate his overall shooting. And just the ball handling is not as refined as you would like. Fortunately, this is something that he can work on. And again, under the right instruction, I think it can really become a strength down the road. There were some occasions where he favored his left hand a little bit too much. Like here, he should have gone up with his right. There was no reason to switch to his left where the defender was, which clearly had a negative impact here. But there were other examples where he was able to finish with his right pretty smoothly. So I think it's just a matter of continuing to get more and more comfortable using that right, but definitely the foundation is there.